Imagine a world where dating apps don't exist, where love isn't found through swipes but through faith, family, and tradition. In the Amish community, finding a husband isn't about fleeting romance, it's a time honored process built on trust, hard work, and shared values. But how does an Amish girl know who's the right one? Let's step into their world and uncover the fascinating Amish way of finding the perfect husband. Key qualities of a perfect Amish husband. Finding the perfect husband in the Amish community isn't about fleeting romance or grand gestures. It's about building a life rooted in faith, hard work, and unwavering commitment. Unlike the modern world, where relationships are often shaped by emotions and convenience, the Amish prioritize stability, responsibility, and a shared dedication to their way of life. For an Amish girl, the ideal husband is not just a life partner, but a pillar of strength for the family and the community. But what truly defines a perfect Amish husband? Let's explore the key qualities that make a man worthy of a lifelong partnership in the Amish way. Hardworking and skilled. In the Amish community, hard work is not just a necessity, it's a core part of a man's identity. From early childhood, boys are taught the importance of physical labor, discipline, and perseverance. Whether it's tending to crops, milking cows, or constructing barns, a man's ability to work is a direct reflection of his character. A perfect Amish husband must be self-sufficient, able to provide for his family through skills in farming, carpentry, or craftsmanship. These abilities aren't just valued, they are essential for survival. A man who can build his own home, mend fences, and repair tools without modern conveniences is highly respected. For an Amish girl, choosing a husband isn't about wealth or appearance. She looks at his hands, are they rough from labor? She observes his work ethic. Does he tire easily or push forward with determination? In the Amish way, a husband's strength is proven through the work he does, not the words he speaks. Religious and faithful. Faith is the foundation of Amish life, and a perfect husband must be deeply committed to God. Amish men live by biblical principles, attending church every Sunday, praying with their families, and following the teachings passed down through generations. Religion isn't just a belief, it's a way of life. An Amish husband must also be unwavering in his devotion to his wife. In this community, marriage is sacred and lifelong. Divorce is unheard of, and commitment is taken seriously. A man's faithfulness isn't just about avoiding temptation. It's about leading his household with wisdom, patience, and integrity. For an Amish girl, the ideal husband is one who will pray with her, guide their children in faith, and stand strong in his beliefs. His devotion to God and family must be unshakable, ensuring that their home is built on a strong spiritual foundation. Family-oriented and community-centric, the Amish believe that a man's true worth is measured not just by how he provides, but by how he nurtures his family and contributes to his community. A perfect husband understands that marriage isn't just about him and his wife, it's about building a strong, loving home where children are raised with faith and discipline. Beyond his immediate family, he must also be a dedicated member of the community. The Amish way is built on mutual support. Neighbors help each other during barn raisings, harvest seasons, and times of hardship. A man who willingly lends his time and effort is seen as a leader and role model. For an Amish girl, a husband isn't just a partner, he's a pillar of strength, not only for her, but for everyone around them. His kindness, generosity, and willingness to serve others define his true value. Simple and humble. The Amish reject vanity and materialism, believing that true happiness comes from a simple, humble life. A perfect husband doesn't seek status or wealth. He finds fulfillment in honest work, faith, and family. He does not boast about his achievements, nor does he seek attention. His actions speak louder than words. An Amish man wears plain clothing, lives in a modest home, and avoids unnecessary luxuries. His focus is never on possessions, but on spiritual and personal growth. He takes pride in his humility, knowing that true strength lies in quiet dedication and self-discipline. For an Amish girl, a good husband is one who embodies modesty and integrity. He leads by example, showing that a meaningful life isn't measured by what a man owns, but by the love, faith, and hard work he puts into his family and community. Amish community and social gatherings. It's a crisp Sunday morning in an Amish village. Families dressed in simple, modest clothing walk towards a white wooden church, its doors open to welcome the community. Inside, men sit on one side, women on the other, as hymns fill the air. For young Amish girls, church services aren't just about worship, they're also one of the few places where they can observe potential husbands. But church isn't the only setting for meeting a future partner. Throughout the year, Amish communities come together for barn raisings, quilting bees, and harvest gatherings. These events are more than just social, they're a test of character. A young woman might notice a man's dedication as he lifts wooden beams to help build a neighbor's barn or admire his patience while working alongside elders. Hard work, humility, and kindness stand out more than looks or charm. Evening singings are another important tradition. These gatherings, held in someone's home or barn, bring together unmarried Amish youth. They sit in a circle singing hymns and folk songs. Conversations are brief but meaningful, and it's in these moments that a girl might notice a young man's gentle nature or his sense of humor. Unlike the modern world, where relationships often begin with digital messages, Amish courtship starts with quiet observations in real-life settings. There's no rush, no grand romantic gestures, just time-honored moments where character speaks louder than words. Family involvement. In the Amish world, marriage isn't just about two people, it's about two families coming together, bound by faith, tradition, and a shared way of life. When an Amish girl begins considering a potential husband, her family plays a crucial role in the decision. It often starts with quiet discussions at the dinner table. A father might recall how the young man handled himself during a barn raising, whether he was diligent and respectful. A mother may have noticed his manners at a church gathering. Was he kind? Did he show patience with children and elders? These details matter because in the Amish way of life, a man's character is his greatest asset. Once interest is established, the involvement of the wider community follows. Elders who have known the young man since childhood offer their insights. Has he remained faithful to the Amish values? Is he responsible, hardworking, and capable of providing for a family? Their approval is not just a formality, it's a safeguard, ensuring that the marriage will be built on strong, lasting foundations. Parental blessing is essential before courtship can progress. Unlike modern dating where emotions often take the lead, Amish relationships are deeply practical. Love is expected to grow through shared work, faith, and family life. In this way, the guidance of parents and elders serves as a compass, ensuring that a young woman chooses a husband who will stand by her side, not just in moments of joy, but through the trials of a simple yet demanding life. The courtship process. In the Amish community, courtship is not rushed. It is a slow, thoughtful process designed to ensure a strong and lasting bond. Unlike the modern world, where dating can be fleeting and based on emotions that fade, the Amish approach marriage with deep intention. It all begins subtly. Amish boys and girls interact during church services, community gatherings, and barn raisings. There are no public displays of affection, just quiet glances, meaningful conversations, and shared moments of hard work. A young man may take note of a girl's kindness, her dedication to family, and her faith. Likewise, a girl observes how a young man carries himself, his work ethic, his humility, and his devotion to God. Once mutual interest develops, the young man may formally express his intentions. This is often done through a simple gesture, such as offering the girl a ride home in his buggy after a church gathering. If she accepts, it marks the beginning of their courtship. During this period, there are no extravagant dates or romantic outings. Instead, couples spend time together in family homes, participating in daily chores and attending church events. Conversations focus on faith, values, and future aspirations. They discuss the kind of home they want to build, the number of children they hope for, and how they will contribute to the community. Parents and elders play a significant role in guiding the couple. Their wisdom ensures that the relationship is built on compatibility, not fleeting attraction. Unlike in the outside world, love is not seen as an overwhelming emotion, but as a steady, growing commitment. The courtship phase can last months or even years, allowing both individuals to truly understand each other. When the time is right, the young man will seek the blessing of the girl's parents before proposing. If the families approve, an engagement is announced, and preparations for a simple yet joyous wedding begin. For the Amish, marriage is not just a union between two people, it is a lifelong partnership rooted in faith, family, and shared purpose. Through this careful and respectful process, they ensure that their love is built to last. Rumspringa and its role in Amish courtship. For Amish youth, Rumspringa is a unique and often misunderstood period. Beginning around the age of 16, it allows young Amish men and women to step outside the strict boundaries of their community and experience the modern world. While some take this opportunity to explore life beyond their traditions, many use it as a time for self-discovery, ultimately reaffirming their commitment to Amish values. In the context of courtship, Rumspringa can be a crucial phase. It provides Amish girls and boys with the chance to meet potential partners in a less restrictive setting, fostering deeper bonds before officially entering a serious relationship. Rather than a time of rebellion, for most, it becomes a way to strengthen their faith in relationships. Once they decide to be baptized into the Amish church, they must fully commit to its way of life often, alongside a partner they connected with during this time. Historical and cultural context. The Amish trace their roots back to the early 16th century, emerging from the Anabaptist movement in Europe. Seeking a simpler, more devout way of life, they rejected modern influences and prioritized faith, humility, and community. Persecuted for their beliefs, many Amish families migrated to North America in the 18th century, settling in Pennsylvania and later spreading to other rural areas of the United States and Canada. Their traditions, including the way they choose life partners, have remained largely unchanged for centuries. Unlike modern dating, which is often fast-paced and driven by personal desires, Amish courtship follows a methodical approach designed to ensure compatibility and shared values. These traditions were shaped by their need to maintain strong, faith-centered families that uphold their way of life. Over time, the process has subtly adapted while staying true to its core principles. Today, Amish youth still meet potential spouses through church gatherings, family events, and community work. Elders and family members continue to provide guidance, ensuring marriages align with religious beliefs and cultural expectations. Through this time-tested system, the Amish preserve their traditions, fostering relationships built on faith, hard work, and lifelong commitment, just as their ancestors intended. Conclusion and reflection. In the Amish world, finding a perfect husband isn't about swiping left or right, it's about deep-rooted values, faith, and commitment to family. Amish girls meet potential partners through community gatherings, where character and work ethic are observed naturally. Family involvement ensures that marriages are built on strong foundations, with elders guiding the decision-making process. And when it comes to the ideal husband, qualities like hard work, religious devotion, family orientation, and humility are non-negotiable. These time-tested traditions have kept Amish relationships stable for generations. By prioritizing long-term compatibility over fleeting romance, the Amish ensure that marriage remains a sacred, lifelong bond. There are no distractions of technology, no reliance on superficial attraction, just two people committing to a shared way of life with patience, respect, and purpose. Perhaps there's something modern relationships can learn from this approach. In a world where relationships often struggle under the weight of distractions, the Amish remind us that strong marriages are built on shared values, trust, and a commitment to something greater than oneself. What do you think? Could adopting even a small part of the Amish philosophy help strengthen relationships today?